Right there. We got a mic coming. Here there he is. He got there first. You did good, though.
Thank you. Thanks for coming today, Senator Obama.
Thank you.
My name is Mike Draper. I'm from the Americans for Balanced Energy Choices. And as you touched on, energy policy is, of course, an important part in the country. And coal as an energy source is becoming an issue in this part of the state especially, but in this state in general. We've got it's abundant, it's cheap. We've been told that if we put the right funding in it, it becomes cleaner and cleaner every day. Do you support the funding for clean coal energy and the use of clean coal technology?
Well, here's what, now, just as I'm an agricultural state, Illinois is also a coal state, so I've been dealing with this issue for quite some time. We are the Saudi Arabia of coal. We've got more coal than just about anybody else. But we also have this planet that is getting warmer, and that's a problem. It's a big problem. I know that George Bush didn't think it was a problem, but George Bush doesn't think a lot of things are a problem. And it's gotten so bad that even George Bush has acknowledged now that it's a problem. If we have the polar ice caps melting, that's changing the climate of the planet in ways that could be disastrous for agriculture. It could be disastrous for livestock. It could bring new diseases up north that people have never dealt with before and there's no immunity for. This is a very serious problem. So, here's my point. We can't release more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. And coal releases a lot of carbon. We have to cap the emission of greenhouse gases. And what I've said is we're going to have an aggressive cap and trade system. What that means is that any industry that wants to burn any kind of energy, it's going to have to pay for any greenhouse gases it releases. And by the way, that will generate billions of dollars in revenues that can be invested in clean technology. But what I also believe is if we can figure out a way to produce coal-generated power cleanly, then we should be for it. But here's the point. I'm not going to license or encourage coal that's dirty. The technology is going to have to prove itself. And right now we're not quite there yet. On the other hand, though we just got, for example, in Illinois, a project called FutureGen that is designed to come up with ways to sequester, to capture the coal, pump it into the ground, just like natural gas or old oil fields. And if we can do that, then we should certainly take advantage of it. I am willing to invest in research on it, but ultimately I don't think that we can build a whole lot of more coal-powered plants unless we figure out how to sequester the carbon. If we figure it out, by the way, it will be good because we can license that technology to countries like China and India. They're building one coal-fired power plant every week. And so a lot of that greenhouse gases is going up into the atmosphere even though we're not doing it anymore. We're going to have to take the lead to help those other countries do that same stuff. All right? All right.